Welcome back, everybody. I am C-Money. I'm a Grandmaster level Risk Global Domination player, and today we are back again with Europe Advanced Progressive Capitals, and we're gonna get it rolling. We're gonna fire away. I'm just looking at our position here. We don't have much for the upper left part of the map here, and we've got our choices for what we want. Right in here. So my mindset is if blue very well might cap on this 2. I kind of want to discourage that. I don't want to give them free bonus breaks. But we've got all of our material in here. I think the 3 is a decent spot to cap. We also could cap on the 2. But I think with a little bit more congestion on the right side, we might be able to discourage blue from capping here and then potentially play for a bonus on the right here. I will be taking this one. We've got a lot of congestion to the left of us as well, so that might discourage players from capping in that direction is my hope. But either of these spots is pretty good. This one might... Vienna might have left me open just with the blizzard here a little bit more than Hungary, but I like the Hungary position because I can go up to the right a little bit better, down to the right a little bit better. We'll see where blue ends up. He might just cap on this 2 here. Wouldn't be the worst thing for him. We'll take a turn 1 bonus and see if he breaks. And we'll also see if red ends up in Italy here as well, which wouldn't be a terrible position to make this a 2-point hold in the bottom left. Wouldn't be surprised if we see purple cap Andalusia or Rabat, or maybe somebody found their way in Brittany, Gascony, Barcelona, something along that line. We don't see purple down in the bottom left. Or the bottom right for that matter. So I think purple's probably capped themselves in a place where they don't have much material. We see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of purple's 13 territories. So there's 3 territories elsewhere where they could have capped. And granted, we don't see a +3 of theirs or a +4 for that matter. And blue does cap right next to us as expected. Certainly breakable from behind if needed. We'll take our turn 1 bonus. If this player breaks us, we're going to make their lives a living hell. Don't have much material I can pull out of here. I think what I will do... Let's make this a 5 and split sit here. And then I can fortify this down here just to have some extra troops that I can hold on to. 5 and split. Keep the 3 pointed at blue to discourage an attack. And I'll pull this up just to try to get some motion in the other direction. Alrighty, everybody. I was going to try to record a Progressive Cards World Domination game with some unstable portals. Thought it might be something interesting to do today, but unfortunately it's pretty late while I'm recording this one. I didn't want to give another game from the stream this past weekend. I've got a couple that I can use at a later time, but for now, I didn't want three videos in a row from that stream, so I wanted to record a separate one for this one, but game wasn't filling with what I wanted to do because I think I'm recording a little bit too late in the evening. So progressive caps always fills. Don't have much of an issue with that. We do have coming up this week. Okay, we have white over here on the left side. That's good to know. Coming up later this week, the first game, round 1 of the Risk Legends tournament. I think it's the 5th one of those, of the Legends tournaments. We'll be playing in that. I have some decent players in my group. I think Arco is in my group, and also somebody else here. I've got the list here. We did have Olive in our group, but he switched with somebody. So we have, our group currently consists of me, Arco, Elijah Mock, who we've played against, Rue13, who I don't know if I've ever played against, and then General Longhair, who I'm not familiar with, and Steve GTI, who I'm also not familiar with. But keep your eyes out for that. That video I'm intending to release on Saturday, but it might end up going up maybe Sunday, depending on how my schedule shakes out this weekend. So hopefully this game goes pretty well. We'll see how it plays out. Blue opts not to hit me. Consider skirting around, it looks like. I mean, I left material in front of you. I don't think he took this bonus. I highly doubt he had 3 territories in a row here, but I don't know. Maybe he did. If he did, his cap's in a bit of a weird spot. But he doesn't break me, which is good. Granted, where he left his material, I don't know, but he fortified into this Alps spot, though, and not Venice. So that's a little weird to me. That if somehow he had 3 territories right in a row here, that'd be very interesting, but we'll have to keep our eyes peeled. So red doing a lot of attacking that we're not able to see. We know purple is nested kind of right in this open spot here. Maybe Rhine or Denmark, one of those. I think red's probably in the upper left. We know white is in this branch here. I don't feel like playing for this down here because I think white's just going to take it. We have no idea where black is. Based off of blue doing the fist bumps there, that does make me think maybe he is... does actually have this bonus, but we'll just take our take over here. Continue progressing. I don't like take a card and pass, but we've got our bonus. Black has already lost his capital. Interesting. Black lost his capital. He's still playing the game, it would appear, but you got to defend your caps on turn 1, everybody. I think red maybe got greedy with that one based off of how many troops he was getting, because we saw blue doing all of these attacks separately, and we saw purple's large stack here. Seems too big to have implied a cap hit, so I am going to assume that that cap was taken by red, and maybe black was able to get it back. We'll see. This is part of the tips that I like to employ is if you've got the option to pick a cap that's in a good spot near your own material, that's generally preferred. That way, especially if you're later in the turn order, obviously black, not very late in the turn order, but if you're later in the turn order and you can make sure you're near your own material, that can be pretty impactful to make sure that you can attempt to take your own capital back. Because obviously black, only getting 3 troops a turn, did in fact lose his. If you're new to the game of Risk and you want to try to get better, feel free to subscribe to my channel. The videos on this channel are intended both for entertainment purposes and also to get better at the game of Risk. So hit that subscribe button down below if you haven't already, and I'll try to keep doing my best to explain what's going on. And if you're brand new to my content and Risk in general, what we're playing right here obviously is the game of Risk Global Domination, but we're specifically playing the game mode of Capital Conquest. Capital Conquest is the goal of the game is to capture all 6 capitals. So every player chooses a capital at the beginning of the game on a territory that they own, and those capitals, whenever somebody captures all 6 of them, if they own them at one time after turn 3, all at once, those capitals will that will win them the game. And so you don't actually have to conquer the entire map to do that. So blue actually was holding Italy here. And the worst part is I can't actually break him, because if I break him, he has better leverage on breaking me. I was really hoping I would discourage him from taking this capital, but it did not shake out that way. So I've explained what Capital Conquest is. If you're unfamiliar with the card bonuses, typically in fixed cards, you would have the artillery. If you traded in 3 artillery, it would be worth 8. 3 cavalry would be worth 6, and 3 infantry would be worth 4. In our case here, they are all worth, the sets are all worth the same when at the time that you set. However, once you have a set, if you set in, the first set's 4, then 6, 8, 10, 12, and then 15. And after 15, it increments up by 5 every single turn. So 20, 25, and so on. So we're out of the first position, so our first trade would be that 4 trade. Ideally, we can avoid that. Red player has not bought it out, but does not take a card. Did lose their capital. I wonder if black did some retaliation, or maybe purple or white did some yoinking there of that capital. And I'll take a look at the settings for our game in just a moment here. Blue is going to have 2 bonuses here. I don't really like that, but motorizing around behind them. And we've got, let's see, the bonuses. Or not the bonuses, but the settings for our game. We've got this here, right here. Progressive cards, Capital Conquest on Europe Advanced, auto setup, 60-second turn timer. Excuse me. Expert level AI difficulty. Progressive cards, I mentioned balance splits dice, no rank restrictions, alliances, and portals are off, fog and blizzards are on with automated AI behavior. And I am back. The bonus is in our game. As you can see, all of these here, British Empire, Scandinavia, are +3s. Iceland's a +2. Generic Alps, Southern Europe, Southwestern Europe, Western Europe, and Southeastern Europe are all +4s. Central Europe is a +5. Orient and West Africa are +6s. I forgot to include North Africa with British Empire and Scandinavia in the other +3s. Russian Empire is a +7, and Eastern Europe a +8. If you can hold all of those territories, there are 8 of them in there for 8. So large map. I think it's about 70. It's 70 something territories. I think it might be 69. Nice. With blizzards, it's somewhere in that range. But there's, as you can see, quite a few blizzards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blizzards on this map. Whereas on the classic map, you would only get 3. I do apologize for my yawning here, everybody. I am just a wee bit tired. The benefit is if blue tries to break me, he will be opening up my capital. I don't like that he's reinforcing material down below, but probably going to attack off to the right here. I'm looking to leave. I'm not looking to stay here. I don't want to give him Orient for free, but he is probably going to try to kick me out of here anyway. I might end up needing some help from white here, but I'm not certain that I'm going to get it. We're kind of playing against the clock here. We need some things to shake out between the red and black players before anything really happens. Black has managed to get his bearings back. I do think he's playing for the upper left here. Him and red both up there. I think purple playing around Scandinavia, but still only getting 5 a turn. Obviously, blue's on 15. We've kind of got to make up that bonus. He's reinforcing in here, which is not my favorite thing. So I think I probably start getting aggressive here. The benefit to blue's cap position is that in the late game, he's a pretty easy 3-point card block if you don't count my capital, as long as I remove his material from the left-hand side. I am going to skirt this out. I want him gone from here. So we go here. Go here. Just to... I think he'll get it. I'm going to end up playing for this bonus here. I mean, because if he's playing for Orient and I play for this, then we're pretty much even, right? Because he's got 2 4-for-4s. And a 6, and I'd have an 8 and a 4. That is actually +2 in favor of him, but that's okay. Sorry, 3. Well, it's not a 4-for-4. It's a 5-for-4 and a 3-for-4, but you understand what I'm getting at. Black's still doing attacking. White, I'm surprised white has not ventured down into West Africa yet. After taking Spain. So the players in our game, I'm C-Money out of the first position, currently ranked as a Grandmaster level player, have been for a couple of months now, and white does take at least 1 territory down there from the United States in the first position. The black player in the second position, solid with 2 Ds from Canada. The white player, Casey Jones from the United States, is in the third position. The purple player, either Vive or Vive. I would say Vive if they had like a Spanish-speaking country flag, but it might be Vive. I'm not sure. They're from Sweden, out of the 5th position. The red player, Wesselon, the Quiet Warmonger, has not really made many moves here. They are playing out of the 6th position as red, and they are Canadian. And that will do it for everybody we've got here. Blue. Interesting that blue goes up here. Interesting that they go up. If red does butt out here, I don't think I want to move. Oh, no, they are playing again. Without a capital, though. And they sack that 3 out. That's delightful. They do have some material in the bottom left here. A little too much attacking, though. Kind of just throwing their game away. Interesting. I don't have to fortify that away. I think I am going to card skip here. I don't have a trade, but I'm not going to die. Card skipping has its benefits sometimes. I'm not getting much from a trade with my neighbor behind me. Sorry, my neighbor getting more than me per turn. I think putting myself behind them in the trade order is helpful. It might end up... Sometimes I discourage it. Other times I think it's worth it. I think in this case I am going to skip. I'm getting 10 a turn. It's not the worst. And then I can start playing for my bonus with a better trade-in on the next cycle. So instead of 4, because red hasn't really been taking cards, I'll be playing 4. And I could even potentially kill them when the time is right. But I'll be playing for likely the 12 trade instead of the 4. It gives me 8 extra troops total. And more importantly, it puts me behind my my neighbor in the trade order, which means I can react to what they do with my trade versus them reacting to what I do with my trade. So I think that helps me. I don't trust the blue player despite the fact that he's been a decent neighbor so far. I think I might have missed the blue player. I might have skipped over them. They were Sunshine Joe from the United States. I might have missed them when I was listing. So we're good now. Everything is dandy. Everything is fine. I don't actually have any comment that I wanted to highlight today. If you have a comment that you'd like highlighted in a video, feel free to drop that down below. We've been a little light on the comments lately, but that's all right. So feel free to drop those down below. I imagine everybody's been busy. I totally understand. And maybe I'll get to it in the upcoming video. By the way, the past 2 videos before this one have been streamed live on Twitch. So if you want to follow me on Twitch, the Twitch channel has been growing pretty well in conjunction with this one lately, which has been nice. So feel free to go follow me over there as I try to grow that channel as well. It's a good time, and maybe you guys will enjoy the content over there. Blue's getting very aggressive with this bonus. He did miss that red territory there. Did not leave, so he doesn't actually have this bonus. He just skirted past red. So, we don't have to worry about that yet. Yeah, the Twitch channel's a good time. We've been getting consistent subscribers on the YouTube channel as well, and I might as well... I do have the ability here to feature the subscribers as long as I can find where I'm supposed to be. I did not have it prepped ahead of time, which is my fault. Our dashboard here, and we go to our subscriber list. If you don't have public subscriptions on, then I'm unfortunately not gonna see the fact that you've subscribed. However, the ones who do, I will highlight you. Will Scotty, recent subscriber, as well as Casper Johnson, Tertha Caffley, and that's who I've got for this one. So thank you everybody who I just listed, and much appreciated. I hope you have a tremendous day, and I appreciate you subscribing to the channel. It helps me out quite a bit. We're just about at 750 right now, and the goal before the end of the year is going to be, as I've previously mentioned, the goal before the end of the year is hopefully going to be 1,000. And I'm not sure we're fully on pace for that, but we're pretty close, and with the support of all of you, we'll certainly be there in no time, even if it's not by the end of the year. It's a fun number, so I don't mind if you guys want to commit that level of support to me. It would be greatly appreciated. Now, if purple breaks me here, I will smack him right back, but we are going to get a little aggressive here with our bonus taking because blue is looking for this bonus down here. So, which, again, he did not get because he left red down here. I think he's going to try to go for the kill on red. Maybe I should have left red in here because I doubt anybody left red elsewhere. I think blue probably just gets a kill on red here. That might have been why he left that there. Actually, a potentially tactical play. However, that would set him in, and then we'd end up on the 20 trade. No. No, because red hasn't been actively taken. We'd still end up on the 15. But he'd get the 10 and the 12. So 10 to start, and then the 12 from the kill, which looks like it might end up being pretty cheap. So we've got a trade, and that includes Lviv. White does not card skip. Black actually card skipped with us, so we are only going to get the 14. I didn't even realize that. Oh, no, white is going to... You got to get blue out of there, but you got to keep red. You can't kill red here. You don't have the kill. Oh. Oh, boy. Oops. Just heard a thunk in here, and I don't see what would have produced that thunk, but that's certainly interesting. Wow, okay. I like that. I like purple aggressing blue. I'm a big fan of that. Also wasting their trade to do so and not hitting me. I'm a little worried blue cuts through me here to retaliate. He's also just going to kill red. Like, we don't see him placing the troops. That just means he's killing red. So we'll throw the good game down here, unless somebody's got a kill guard on red somewhere. But white just cleared everything out down there. Purple went to go look and failed. Which we should have seen that second attack, right? Yeah, 17. Blue puts 5 here. Oh, that lagged immensely. Is he playing? Sir? Am I lagging? I don't think... No, I got strong network to... Alright, we just... Red takes a card back here and we cut through him, I guess? I'm going to put some troops up here just to make sure. I don't know what happened with blue there, but they don't have this bonus. Red is in here. I think red thought for sure they'd die. They still very well might. Yeah, I just want to make sure that red's not up here. Red might just bot out here as well, but it's still 3 cards. It's still worth the kill. Might mean my skip wasn't worth it, but it's also possible that black has them kill guarded as well, and then I just irritate blue here. No, they do trade. All right, so we're not even going to go for the kill on red. But maybe we'll be alerted. We are alerted to an additional position. Okay, and now we don't have to irritate anybody. So red was down here. It's good to know. We get the 12 trade. Black gets the next one. Not going to hit purple. I don't get anything out of that. I don't really get... I'll just remove white from over here. We'll leave red for now. We'll just dump everything else on capital. We'll hit white. And I'll leave that exposed. Fortify what's not exposed back to cap. And now we've got black trading likely behind either red, white, or purple. Black might even be stuck. Red might have had this material out here to begin with. That was very strange. Very strange. I'm still trying to understand what made that sound a minute ago, but there's nothing moving in here. I don't see a cat. My door's still closed, so... Usually the cat is the tell for me. What to do? Black is attacking a bit. 3... I think that was 3. 4... Only with a 2 now. 2 dice. Oh, up to 3. I think he broke purple, maybe? White's getting 18, so white does hold this in the bottom left now. Granted, their cap was up here. You could potentially card block white, depending on positioning of other caps in this region. 18. Is that probably +4, +6? Although I don't think he's hitting purple. I think he hit black. No, purple's getting 15. He did not hit purple in Italy. Just reached into my pocket and I felt some small slip of paper. Now it's gone. Or is that... No, that's fuzz. It's just fuzz. I was wrong. Blue getting 10. Is blue here? Because if blue bots, that is potentially bad because red could scoot in there. Let's see. Pro tip for you guys. The little character down here, if the player is here, you'll see a bit of like a little head jolt. So you see how it's like bobbing up and down? It won't be like that. It'll be like it'll like reset back to its starting position when it places. Yeah, see how it just did that? It only does it, I believe, when you place in a spot you can't see. So he is here. But actually, he's not here. The bot placed for him. So he botted out early. Does it attack off capital? Because I need to yoink. The moment this attacks off capital, I need to yoink it. It is fortifying, so it doesn't attack off cap. It also likely means that red isn't going to get in to take a cap soon. And we're basically going to have a kill guard on red. I believe red actually took the spot out here. So if he's here, I might just kill him for his cards. Although it would make more sense to wait till he gets to 3, but I'm worried that black kills him. We've got to trade now. So I can... Ooh, does purple go for it, though? I think the bot must have wiped him. Yeah, I think I just take my 2 cards. I call it a day. With blue botted next to me, I can't, in good faith, take that risk. I just can't. I can't take the risk of that player being there. And I don't want the bot to have this bonus. So... I actually would like it if the bot... Yeah, it's still a bot. I want the bot to attack backwards. I want it to go to the right. I don't know. Well, that's left for you guys. I want it to go to the right. I don't want it to cut through my material over here. Although, it wouldn't be the worst thing if it went through purple. So now we're on 3 cards. We actually have another set. It didn't cost us that much to hit red, and because blue is still botted out, we can gain some really strong position on the right side here. Black probably breaks us here. I'm gonna throw him some fist bumps. Maybe he'll be chill. I mean, purple's got to know that if he breaks me, he's getting whacked. But if I can somehow hold most of this, like maybe the bot only cuts through to the left through purple, past my cap, that might be good. I'm a little worried it'll trade in now. If it somehow sends nearly everything off cap and I can kill it for 5 cards, I would trade in and kill it for the 5 cards. But I don't know if I'm going to get that lucky. And white's doing something now. Is he hitting purple from underneath? He might be. So there's 4 caps like in this general vicinity over here that I'm circling with my cursor. It's like 4 caps over here. Blue's still gone. And then there's just me and blue in the center, and the entire right side of the map is open. So realistically, there is an opportunity for like a 3-point hold. Look at this. Sorry, 4-point hold. And disrupting these bonuses. Prussia, Hungary, Dinarides, and then Finland. 4-point hold half the map. But we got to remove blue bot first. I don't know why the blue player botted out. They were in a very good position. They must have just had some issues, and that was that. It puts 4 on cap, 1 on the side. And it should split off. Once it splits off, that'll basically... And it didn't trade. I think I commit Come on, connect. If it connects, I commit to the kill. I set in and commit to the kill. Because then I'd set in again. No, because it's on 5 cards, right? I don't want to... Is it going to break me? Stop. Ooh. Yeah, I think I set in and commit to the kill here. This might be greedy. I might get targeted from this. 43. I can fortify back to 1 spot. That was a pretty good roll. Why is white in here? Alright. South Russia. Yeah. I almost think this cap... Well, this cap's more card blockable. I'd rather this one be the... Black might run down into me now with this trade-in. We're back on 3 cards. We don't have a set now, so we could get whacked, but at least we've got the 2 cap position here. So I control half the map. It's a bit of a greedy play. But the question is do you go into me and create an enemy? I don't think so. I'm glad Black didn't do that. He doesn't go into me, doesn't create an enemy. The problem is Black trades in on 4, and he's hitting someone hard. He's attacked 3 or 4 times there. I think he hit white. I don't see any bit of purple hit. But the problem with that play by Black is that purple's the one crying here. Is somebody just got hit, right? And now, as a result, what turn is it, by the way? Turn around 9. Interesting. And Black's top, he's gonna fortify. I hope he gets it off. Did he hit white? I hit white, so white might scoot over and try to hit me. The benefit here is that white's gonna have to come off the bottom here, or the top. He'll pass a cap for sure. I don't have a set, but I should be okay. No, white sits. So now purple has the chance to retaliate. Purple got broken. Purple got broken here in Central Europe. Black opts not to hit me. Does purple hit me? I don't actually have like a free card here. I don't want to hit Black. Actually, Black can't retaliate. I don't know where his cap is. I don't want to hit purple because purple might be on a trade-in. Bolster our caps. 55. The only reason I'm putting this here... I'm actually going to come off this. I want to force him into somebody else. They might have trades. He won't be able to... Yeah, I put that there. He won't be... He'll have to hit somebody else. He's not on a trade. If he wants to, he can try to dice roll me down. But I think he just goes right into purple here. Unless purple left stuff there. Yeah, he's hitting somebody else. And now I am on a set. We're going to see how purple retaliates into him. So he would add more than 15 a turn, or more than 12 a turn. Was he getting 15 on the last one? He was getting 12 last time, so I think purple had already broken him. White's still on 17. I'm a little worried about white. I think I trade in on 4 just because I shouldn't. Well, he left this 13 here, right? So I don't... I get the impression that purple's going to hit him. Did he not take a card? I think he took a card. He must have taken his card off white then. Did purple not take? I mean, they're taking cards. I don't want to set yet. I don't know who you want me to hit, black. I mean, you're putting this material here. Just putting 8s here is like a little bit of protection. Oh my god. Why is that there? Why do you have so much off cap? Well, he's just gonna come slam into me. I might as well come back to capital. I just need a card, and I don't want to hit purple because I don't know where purple's cap is. I don't want to open him up. So black will loop around here, but this is probably going to get him killed. Well played. That's too many troops to commit off cap. If he keeps going, he's just going to get himself killed. He stopped. He stopped. I don't need Russia. I can play it slower here. And just let them kind of congest into each other. But there's the worry that like somebody pulls out a card block onto me. That is a little bit of a concern. Sevastopol, definitely hungry. That's, I think, where my cap is, yeah? Yeah, that's where my cap is. 25, and then we'll make this 26, 27. Put this up to 70. 102, that should work. And then we'll start pulling these bad boys into a capital. So we're getting a lot per turn. I'm playing this a little bit slow. I think white's going to end up being a problem. I think he's really strong. But also a very easy card block. Everybody over here is an easy card block if I can pick them off one at a time. Or they pick each other off, right? Like, that's kind of the goal here. Maybe get purple and black to irritate each other enough. Because the issue is I can't actually card block. I can force them into each other. I can't card block any one of them individually right now because they all have cards on each other. So I need to take cards off of them slowly, but not get myself like reverse card blocked where they have a trading zone and I don't have anything to take. I need white. I think white's unfortunately very passive. I need white to aggress. If white aggresses one of them, I have a decent shot at progression here. One attack. Just one attack, man. Come on. The other thing is if they're opening up his capital or something, like white would be a very easy card block if his capital's where I think it is. Like if it's on Brittany or Gascony, anything there. The fact that like if black is caring too much about a bonus, that'd be very strange. Interesting. Purple breaks white. I think that must have been white. Doesn't hit me, though. Let's make this a 30. I'll pull back that 25 to capital. Black's on 16 turn. He's on 5 cards. If he wants to smack through me, he can. I have the considerable advantage of just getting so many more troops than all of them per turn right now. But I don't know that that is going to have much longevity to it. Because, like, sure, 2 players are out, but I think I'm playing a little bit more passive than I normally would because I don't want to make a large gaffe here. I don't want to make too big of a mistake. But I need one of them to irritate each other enough where they try to do something about it, and I don't think that's happening right now. Okay, I need black to attack more than once, or I need one of them... Like, purple... I don't think purple's good enough to understand the concept of a card block, because I think he would have done it by now. Also, I'm not... Based off of that Fortify, I think the purple cap might be on Berlin and not Rhine like I originally thought it was going to be. Yeah, so black hit purple. And he attacked more than once. White trades in again. White trades in... White force trades on 3. That could be impactful. No, he's just going to force... So card block him then, guys. Come on. I don't... Oh, he broke... White broke underneath. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. White broke purple underneath. That is good to know. So I'm on 5 cards again. Might go venturing on this next turn. Not with the intention of hitting purple, but with the intention of seeing what white has down here. Because he's not on an amount that is beneficial. But he might be holding... My worry is he's holding a ton off cap down here. If I'm getting enough here with the trade and I can smack through it. And then just cripple him, potentially force a block here. I don't get that 16. It's a little confusing. Interesting. Egypt Trieste. Yeah, we definitely go Trieste here. Was purple holding that? He was. Interesting. 160 down here. Let's make him hit it. Let's make him hit it. I'm trying something here. Because if he's holding this much off cap, he's probably got an equal amount on cap. Let's make him hit it. I want him to do something. He's not doing anything. You don't deserve to win if you're playing like this, man. You haven't confirmed any kills. You haven't tried to expand on the map. You're just content sitting in your spot. I wish I had a little bit more on this before I went for it. But I mean, I had no idea what was going to be down here. I might as well, you know, maybe he gets a bad roll. It's probably close to 100%, but maybe he ends up hitting 150 off of it himself. 125. Keep going. Yeah, baby. Good luck. Good luck, sir. You gotta hit purple. Do you want to anger him? No, you don't want to anger him. Of course not. That would be foolish. That would be foolish. The part that could potentially be a throw by me here is how much he's got on capital. Or not on capital, if he's got a trade on 3. I might leave some material back there just in case. I see why purple did that. Purple did that so he could take a look. Weaken myself. Do I have a trade now? I don't have a trade. That's not great. If white has a trade, he'll be able to bust through. But hopefully, ideally, he's just stuck, or we get word on how big his cap is. Did I roll that badly? I probably should have slidered that, but at least it was positive. But yeah, I mean, white's not doing anything, right? If we force a trade here on 3... Delightful. Yep, there's the force trade on 3. Perfect. So that's going to weaken us considerably because he's going to run through and take... No, he's going to stop. That I don't get that play at all. That play makes no sense. Because purple's just going to come back down here. Or no, he's just going to take one. Purple's not going to let me through here. That's frustrating. Alright, then we just get the 5. I mean, or, you know what? No, I'm going to see what I can do. Don't open up any of purple to me. Now white can't trade. He's got to come off his capital. He pulled all of that back in. We leave this here so that purple can't hit this cap without going through this cap. White's getting 11. He has an attack. Does he get angry and keep going? No, he stops. Yeah, you can come down this way, bro. But these guys aren't going to card block him up here. That's the problem. I'm not thrilled with that. I'm not really thrilled with that at all. His cap's back from that spot. Hopefully black doesn't hit me here. I fortified back to the wrong cap. That's awkward. I'm leaving you alone, black. You can hit me. I'm card blocking white. I assume the cap's on Barcelona. Does black understand the concept of a card block? And why didn't they do it to this guy earlier? No, no, no. We're good. We're good. Just don't hit the 30. Yeah. Perfect. That is literally perfect. Perfect. That is exactly what I wanted. If these players actually let me set... They let me set the card block. Thank God, man. And the 3 of us just trade here. This is just beautiful. Unless purple messes it up. No. No, this is perfect. And then we've got a card block on black after. Well, probably. Yeah, this is great. I want to switch the distribution here. That works. I don't... You're good. You're good, bro. Just hit it. Yeah. It's all good, dude. Fortify your cap. You're plenty alright. Hit the 2. We'll card block you later. Unless you throw your game now. Interesting that he stayed off. No, he's not going to stay off. That'd be foolish. And then we got white card blocked at 11. The rest of us are getting a ton. I can't believe these players actually let me card block next to a stinking capital like this. I think purple did not like what he just saw with the size of that cap. Get this up to 180. White is just accepting his card block. So I'm still about... Well, black's probably... Because his cap is here, he's probably got troops on 2 caps right now. I had to exhaust, what, over 100 troops just to set up this card block on white. But now he's so far behind that it's like... Whatever. I mean, I could set up an even more brutal one on him. No! No! Don't break the card block, dude. Why are you breaking... Oh. Oh my god, he went for the kill. I guess he sets off of it, but... I feel like that was expensive. He might not finish this. He's going to... He messed... He just fed me these cards. 53? Oh, no. Oh, buddy, that was not worth it. Oh, no. Purple's going to get this kill. If purple sets, he gets the kill. Yeah, 53 was not worth it, especially if I get this. I mean, I know he took the cap, right? So... And white did me a solid of taking it. So white must add troops off cap there? That was strange. Yeah, I guess I'll do Egypt. Thanks for softening them up for me, Black. That was so kind of you. So he must have tried to, like, chunk roll this down. I mean, you're not getting through that with your trade there, dude. Purple's huge now, though. So we took out white. So black utilized my card block. I wonder if purple will card block black with me. Well, I don't know. What did that accomplish? All right. That's a lot. Toby's got some troops up there. Purple, all you got to do is just block him there, bro. That's all you got to do. Like, yeah, I opened up his cap. That's enormous. But I think I got to work with him. Interesting. He had a huge stack waiting here. Does he smash it? Or does purple have the intelligence to just leave that there? He should not have fortified. I mean, he's card blocked now. As long as purple doesn't hit my 30s, black is card blocked. And you open up my cap. Perfect. Now he can't actually... He can't hit any of my caps except this 162 now. So I'm going to go from the right spot here. Yeah. And we'll fortify that. And now if black has a trade, he can get through, but if he doesn't have a trade, he's card blocked. If this purple player lets me card block near him a second time, like, I should be getting teamed on right now. Not collaborated on, but totally teamed on. He can, I mean, I'm letting purple take cards wherever he wants. We've card blocked black. Hasn't even pulled off anywhere. I don't even care. If purple breaks me, I don't... He's not even going to break me. He's just going to stay fortified. He might even poise himself to take the black kill, which is fine because it's just going to let me get stronger. I'll do Netherlands just so I don't have to add more troops up there if needed. We'll get this up to 200 for safety purposes. We'll place this here for our take so we don't... Again, we do not want to open this line here. Venice, Vienna, Prussia is protecting us from this player. Black could always pull off, so I am going to be a little bit careful here with these card block stacks. Let's get this cap up to 200. I don't think this needs to be as good. And then this is the one that he sees, so we'll make sure that's good enough. And then I want to make his take as easy as possible because I don't want him to hit black. I don't want him to hit... yeah, I don't want him to hit black. That's the big thing. I want him to have the easiest take he can get without... I mean, he does probably doesn't want to open up my Daenerys capital. Black does hold on to the trade. Okay. He was waiting for me to trade, but I have a retaliation trade. So now he just gets blocked again. He's going to take as much territory as he can here. Which is smart. This is what you should do. The problem with this strategy is that he's probably going to accidentally... He's slidering. I mean, Black seems like a good player, but he picked a bad cap. Whichever cap up here is his is not good. He'll split down here. Fails that because he's, again, slidering. He's going too slow. He's not even going to get these troops out, so I'll just be able to trade in and whack them. Purple's on a set as well. Purple knows that black just hit me a bunch. But purple doesn't... Or actually, purple does have path to my caps now. He could loop around if he really wanted to. I think he's just going to take his card. I will give him the card to take back. I will also remove all of this black material here. Pretty good roll. Now he doesn't have a trade-in. Purple might actually hit me in front of this cap, which would be even more helpful. He can still loop around, though. That's the problem. He's not actually blocked off my caps. It was nice having Prussia, Vienna, Venice like this, but he can loop through black if he wants to. So I've invested this much. I'm about 1,000. Purple's worth 739. So, well, 739, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, and plus 150. So now he's worth about 900. Is he going to go kill black, or is he going to loop into me? He's going to kill black. This is not worth the investment. This is a playing for second move if I've ever seen one. Because I can set up a card block on him. It'll take a couple turns, but I'm worth 1,000. He's exhausting all of these troops on black, and now he actually has completely boxed himself off. So he didn't fortify any of these capitals, and he's completely boxed himself off from my from me over here. Yeah, so he just found this. I don't even know if he knew that I had this cap. That was a really good roll. Good for him. If he doesn't get back to cap, though, I win. And he's got to pick which cap to get back to. No, he's just off cap. All right. Good game. Good game to this player. I like the purple player. We had some good chemistry in this one. Good game. Well played. Good luck. This was a clean game, everybody. I mean, we got lucky that blue botted out. We got lucky the blue player botted out. That would have been a bit more difficult. A lot a bit more difficult if blue didn't bot out. But, man, successful card blocks on 2 of the final 3 players that we had to fight. A solid game from everybody around. We did have a master player in white. Experts all around. Other than black was a beginner. I don't believe that black player is a... I think that might be an alt account of a player or something, because that player was much better than they let on with beginner level play. But experts all around. It's solid game rank up here as far as points earned, likely at the end of this one. We're not going to check it because I got to turn anonymous off. I figured out how to show myself as anonymous without showing who I am. So that's helpful. If you guys enjoyed this one, hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. We're close to 750. The support's been fantastic. Greatly appreciate it. And yeah, comment down below what you thought about this one. I upload videos every single day at 9 a.m. Eastern time. You don't want to miss them, so the subscriptions are helpful for that. The comments help support me. So do the likes with the algorithm, yada, yada, yada. If you want to catch a video that YouTube recommends for you, right here above my head, the subscribe button in the upper right-hand corner. As always, everybody, I have been C-Money. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a tremendous rest of your day. Peace.